guys, so I know that a lot of people are going to be upset by what I'm about to say, but we will no longer be pulling from the zodiac jar. And the reason for this is, like, you know, I have not been answering my comments for a reason. Like, I haven't been answering my comments because I don't get the best comments, and seeing that I don't do the individual zodiacs, like, people have a lot to say about what I am choosing to do. But anyway, I'm choosing not to pull those anymore because I feel like people are getting the idea that these readings are only for these signs that I pull, and they are not. This is a collective reading. This is for everyone that feels drawn to watch these readings. There's messages in here for every single person that is drawn to watch my videos. I'm going to say this, and you can take it how you want. I really don't care. I read every day for a collective energy. I read for people who want to receive the messages, who are in the process of evolving and would like guidance on their evolution. I do not read for people, to keep track or to spy on other people. Like, that's not why I fucking read. That's not my purpose here. I don't even do that in my day-to-day life. So I'm definitely not gonna do it for you to, get it on my fucking channel. Those signs that I pull are just energy. They, even in real life, the signs that we deal with, all the zodiac signs, is just energy. You feel me? It's just the sign that you're born under is just the energy or the characteristics that you will carry, within your day-to-day life. But you literally have every sign in your chart. So reading per sign it's redundant. It's unnecessary. And nothing against, tarot readers who read signs. That's great. Do what you do. I chose not to do that because I was becoming more and more aware that all of the readings are intertwined. Every reading, all of the energy is there from every single sign because we're all connected. So I know I'm 2 minutes in. Y'all can fast forward to the reading if you want, but that is the reason why I'm no longer pulling the zodiac signs from the zodiac jar, because it's causing more confusion than solutions. And I'm not here to confuse anybody. I'm not here to create confusion. I am literally here to help guide those who would like to be guided in their evolution, and to give daily messages so that we can kind of keep tabs on where we are and what we need to be working on. Anything else, I'm not concerned with. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? Anything else. All right, so we're just going to do the zodiac dice. And I'm sorry for those of you that enjoyed me doing that. We might pick it back up if people can, just get into the understanding that I'm no longer doing individuals. And that's my choice, Like I said previously, I knew that a lot of people would not continue to watch me because I'm no longer feeding into their ego. I'm really feeding into your soul. I'm trying to get you in a higher perspective. All right, so let's see here. What energies are we drawing today? So we have Taurus, which is me. Okay. Taurus, Venus with the 7th house. Okay, what's going on in my 7th house? Is that 7th house? I had to make sure it wasn't a 1. So basically, this is dealing with love. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus represents, relationships. It represents love, fertility, growth. It represents higher knowledge. We got 7th house energy that represents, and I know this because I know the 7th. I know most of the houses, but sometimes, I have to just go back and make sure. And using that thing was a crutch. I really should be just concentrating on the energy I'm drawing from the dice. But 7th house talks about, that's your house of love and marriage. That talks about, things involving family-like situations, involving relationships, and things of that nature, even divine counterparts. That house represents the house that deals with your divine counterpart. So with Venus here and the energy of Taurus, now for some of you guys, there could be some sort of energy coming in, maybe something dealing with your beliefs around love. For a lot of you guys, you could be changing your beliefs. There could be a growth, or some of you guys could be finding stability within your 7th house within love. So congratulations. All right, so let's see here. We're going to pull from the affirmation deck. What messages, actually, what affirmations do we have for the collective? If you guys would like to purchase any of these decks, the link is in the description. Okay, let's see one more. All right. So the first card of affirmation we have is self-empowerment. It says, my actions align with what is best for me. Okay. The next card we have is self-compassion. I am exactly where I need to be. All that I need flows to me in perfect timing. Okay. And we have self-worth. I deserve the best that life has to offer. And for those of you that, do watch me and I get the messages, well, why don't you do these zodiacs? Why don't you do the twin flame? I'm not doing any of that because my purpose here is, again, not to feed into your ego. All those are like ego-based types of things, like especially with zodiacs. People don't understand when you separate yourself. True enough, I'll be like gang for Taurus because that's my sun sign. I was born under that sign. Nothing wrong with repping. But when you base your whole life off of what zodiac you are or what your moon sign is or how you act based off you don't act a certain way based off your moon sign. You may have traits from that particular moon sign in regards to how you feel about things, but your characteristics are so complex because you have all of the 12 zodiacs in your chart in different places in order to create who you are. It's like a mixing bowl. You know how you can mix, like people make cakes and cookies in different ways. You can mix certain things in certain ways and make it taste different. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? It may be the same type of stuff, but if you cook, say for instance, if you cook something, if you are cooking a meal and you saute your onions and bell peppers, and if y'all don't know how to cook, y'all know I'm talking back. But you know what I'm saying? If you saute your onions, bell peppers, and garlic, and then you add them into your food, you get a different taste than if you just cut the motherfuckers up and put them in there. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? So it's the same thing. Like our signs, we all have the same signs within us, but the way that they are positioned within your houses and within your planets is what creates this whole characteristic of who you are, or this whole, cosmic being of who you are. Like literally the stars had to align in a specific way in order for you to be born under your sun sign with your moon, your rising, your goddamn Venus, your planets in placement. Like you literally, everything had to fall in a certain aspect in order for you to be you. But it's all still part of a collective. So we all share the same energy. That is why I do not read zodiacs. That is why I move away from that, because that is an ego-based sort of energy. When you see yourself in a higher perspective and understand that in a high vibration, we're all a part of the same collective, the same energy, the same cosmic makeup, then you understand, that there's a higher purpose than me just, basing something off of one aspect. That's like, okay, say for instance, I'm me. If you base me, just say for instance, off my hair, you may just think I'm a Rasta or something, which I may got some Rasta qualities, but I'm not. I'm me. There's a whole lot that makes me, not just my hair, not just my skin, not just my attitude, not just my mouth. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? Not just the goal. You feel me? It's a lot that makes me, just like it's a lot that makes you. So seeing that and not basing, your guidance off of just one aspect of your personality is what I'm moving toward. I know some people don't like it because I'm not feeding again to their ego. I'm more feeding to your soul. I'm trying to give you guidance so that you can evolve into where you need to be on your path, as opposed to having a crutch. We don't need no more crutches. It's 2021. We in a whole new ascension. You feel me? So let's go. I'm not going to apologize for the decision I made because I made it with good intentions. So let's go. And trust me, it did not lighten my workload. You feel me? Because where I was once putting energy into that, now there's energy going into different aspects of my own journey. So let's go. Let's see what messages we have. What messages for guidance? Let me write down the time. We're just going to say around 10 minutes. And I like to pull the zodiacs because I felt like it was still, helping people. But I see that it's a crutch. And I don't like that. I'm nobody's crutch. You feel me? Like, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to keep you comfortable. That's not my job. You create your own comfort, wealth, prosperity in your life. I am here to guide you, to help you to ascend to where you need to be. So let's see what messages we have for the collective. Messages, guidance for the collective. I ain't no bullshit reader. It's just simple as that. I'm not no bullshit reader. I'm not no fairy tale reader. I'm not going to read so you can feel better about being in some bullshit. I'm going to tell you what the fuck is up and what you need to do. Look, I just seen 1010 on there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so what messages or guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? And I be seeing my people, that be on here like, oh, you deserve more. I know. Listen, man, I'm gonna get everything I've been working for, and I'm confident in that because my manifestations are in alignment with my path. You feel me? I don't have a lot of views on my stuff because I'm like that mama that tell you, what I'm saying, what you don't want to hear. That tell you when you fucking up. Or, that friend that be like, you fucking up. You need to do right. I'm not that friend that's going to be like, oh, it's okay. Everything will be okay. No, it's not unless you make it okay. Unless you make some decisions. High Priestess here. That be me. Anyway, let's see here. We got 5 of Swords here. So for some of you guys, you know that there's a change in your thought that needs to happen. 6 Wands here. 6 Wands here in order for you to move toward victory. World card here. So this is definitely about going toward another ascension. Listen, this is what I was just talking about. Even though I was talking about something else, the message is the message. It is about embracing the end of difficulties, laying down burdens, allow yourself to evolve, allow yourself to move to the next ascension. Some of you guys were dealing with either a partnership or you were cooperating in some sort of burden. It's time for you to walk away from that. And listen, sometimes the burden don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You could be cooperating with someone you don't have no business being with, whether it be a friend or a partner or relationship or job, but it's your decision. So you're the one that needs to change the way you think, and you're the one that needs to make the decisions to move away from the burden that you're creating for yourself. So 7 Swords here. There could have been some deception within a partnership, could have been dealing with some lies. With the Page of Cups here, I feel like someone is really in a space of choosing to trust what they feel. Temperance here, divine timing is taking place here. Knight of Swords. So someone feels like it's time for them to move forward. There's definitely an energy of moving forward. Queen of Cups here could be, now this could be dealing with mother, or this could be you in the space of nurturing your own emotions. Queen of Cups definitely represents mother. So it's either you, if you're a woman, as a mother, maybe making some decisions to move forward, to put an end to some things, especially, when you're having to, being a mother is difficult because you have to nurture and love your kids as well as discipline them at the same time. So it's almost like you're the good and the bad person, especially, I'm a single mother, so I'll be the good person, I'll be the bad person. They love me regardless because my intentions are pure with my children. Now, for some of you guys, this could be dealing with your own self, with your own emotions, needing to nurture what you feel, needing to be in a space of actually moving forward with your life, of actually choosing to, choosing to balance out your life or become an alchemist. Like for some of you guys, this is about alchemy. This is about bringing what you feel or bringing what you think into your reality. And for a lot of you guys, it is about changing the way you feel. It's about removing what was a blockage or what was blocking your energy here. What was, you see, okay. So you see this X in the middle of this. This is 8 Wands. This X here is blocking 8 Wands, which is movement forward. So some of you guys, there's something that was blocking you from moving forward, maybe even a partnership. And you could have been in a space of having some instability within your mind about that. But for a lot of you guys, you're choosing to follow what you feel, bringing balance to yourself by nurturing your decision to move forward. Someone is choosing to move forward here. High Priestess here. I feel like someone is in a space of trusting their intuition, knowing that it brings emotional fulfillment. The 5 for 5 special is, I just got an email, so I guess I got to speak on it. The 5 for 5 special is still on today until 11:59. Listen, everyone that has purchased one, your reading is done. It will be uploading. I'll send them out as soon as they get done uploading. I'm putting this, like I did everything together so I can upload it all together and I can be done for the moment. Whatever comes tonight, I'll finish those as they come tonight. But I've literally been doing these as they come. So if you already paid for your reading is either in your email. There's one person that cashed at me and did not send an email. Okay, actually 2, and one of them just emailed me back. But there's another person that sent out an email. Her name starts with a D. I'm not gonna put her name out here. But you need to send me an email. Your video is done. It's uploaded. It's just been sitting in my, in my computer thing, just waiting for me to send it. So you send money through PayPal or Cash App. The link I put them on the screen as well so you can see them, but the link is in the description. If you sent money and you did not send an email, your video's done. But I only have one person who I have not sent their video to because I don't have anywhere to send it to. You can't send videos through Cash App. But like I said, if you purchase a video, your video's done. Okay. If it's not sent to you, it'll be sent to you very shortly. Probably by the time you watch this, you already have it because I'm gonna upload them first. So we have, like I said, with the Five of Swords energy, for a lot of you guys, you're changing the way you feel. Now, some of you guys, you could be making some unwise decisions based on your pride, especially if you feel like that you were lied to or you were betrayed with some sort of partnership. But it may be time for you to balance out your heart and mind and really take some action moving forward so that you can truly nurture your own feelings, your own emotions, and your own heart. Okay. So High Priestess, this is like the all-seeing eye. This is about really trusting what you know to be true. So we're going to clarify, and we're not clarifying everything today because I don't have the time today. So we're clarifying the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords. I definitely want to clarify that. The Seven of Swords here. And I want to clarify this Temperance here because there's something here that it either requires time or patience, or there's some divine timing that is taking effect here within something. So Five Swords here. Why is this Five of Swords here? Why is this Five of Swords here? Why is this Five of Swords here? All right, we got Six of Cups here. So there may be some unwise decisions. And y'all know we don't like to say unwise decisions. Could have been an unwise choice that you made in the past that led to you having to learn a lesson. Some of you guys may be in a space of gaining your independence from that. Lover's card, you may have chosen to gain your independence. Yep, Death card here. So some of you guys, you made a decision. You changed. I do feel like there's a change in the way that you see things. You're no longer in a space of living in the past. I feel like you're gaining your independence from a past situation, really in the space of just, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of just needing to move forward and nurture yourself. So if you are doing that, perfect. But for some of you guys, you're not. You're making an unwise decision as of now because you're burdening yourself with thoughts or worries that don't have any, it's outside of you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Especially if this is like you've walked away from a relationship, you still could be concerned about like what they doing, who they with. They don't have nothing to do with you. And I'm just being real. I know our ego wants us to know because we feel, like we have to know what's going on, but you don't. You don't have to. It's outside of you. It should not concern you because you should be in a high vibration, understanding that if there is something that has ended within your life, there's good reason that it has ended and that there's something better in store for you. So 10 wands here for a lot of you guys. There could be some oppression or some burdens in your life that could be blocking your past. You could be in a space of having some instability of the mind. So there could be some lies here that is a burden, or for some of you guys, like I said, there's some instability of the mind that you're needing to release. So we have the 10 of wands here, 5 pentacles here. So some of you guys, there could be some material trouble that you're dealing with. You could be worried here about somebody's decision here. 7 of swords here. So some of you guys, you could be worried about somebody's decision, could be feeling defeated here, having a lot of instability within your mind, within your own self. I feel like you're oppressing yourself by not looking at a situation logically or truthfully. Or you're looking at a situation trying to see from someone else's perspective. You can never see from another person's perspective. I don't care if they break it down to you letter for letter, feeling for feeling. You still will not be able to understand from another person's perspective because it's their perspective. You can only see from your perspective. That's like you can only see through your eyes. If I'm looking at a picture and I tell you that the picture is blue and you look at that motherfucker and say, no, it's purple, we both right. Because from my perspective, it's blue, and from your perspective, it's purple. Now, whether you agree with me or not, ain't my fucking, that I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Because what I see is true. What I see is life. That's reality. What you see is true. What you see is life. That's reality. Now, we can argue about it, or we can just accept that, okay, you see purple, I see blue. Now, let's move on with our life, because it's irrelevant, to be honest with you. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords energy here. Why is the Seven of Swords energy here? We got Six of Swords. So someone's having a lot of instability about moving forward. Nine of Wands here, really needing the courage to kind of resist this sort of Seven of Swords energy. Someone could also be lying. So this could be an energy of spreading lies. Six of Pentacles here. The problem that I'm seeing, Six of Swords here with six, both of the sixes represent success because it represents a foundation that's balancing out after a conflict. So although you may be in a space of dealing with conflict within your thoughts about a decision, or feeling defeated about a decision or a choice that has been made, this is a choice. You're choosing to stay in their energy, and you're needing to, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, find the strength to kind of resist being in that energy. So you can choose to be, fucked up in your head about something that has happened that don't have anything to do with you. Even though it may affect you emotionally. It may affect you emotionally, but it don't have anything to do with you. Let me put it into perspective for you. You could be in a space of getting a divorce or losing a job because someone is choosing that they would rather move forward toward a different career, changing their own career. Say, for instance, you work for someone and they don't want to have the business that they have anymore, and you're one of their employees. You could be affected by that. Yes. You could be affected by that financially, emotionally, even mentally, but it has nothing to do with you. That is that person's decision with their business. You are an external component to that. Say, for instance, you're in a relationship and the person that you're with, whether it be, your wife, your husband, your friend, it could be, a mother figure that could be choosing to move away. Does not matter. If someone's making a decision for themselves, say, for instance, again, you're in a relationship, and we're going to use emotions here because emotions are the one thing that will make people start acting irrationally or acting crazy. So say, for instance, you're in a relationship with someone, and, this has happened to me. Say, for instance, not much, but this has happened to me. So say, for instance, you're in a relationship with someone, you're communicating with someone, or you're just whatever you're doing with someone. You could even be married to this motherfucker. Say, for instance, they choose to move in a different direction that is not in the path of the relationship. Say, for instance, they choose to become single, or they choose to move cross country and they don't want to continue the relationship that you have with them, or they want to move toward another person. It may hurt. You may be emotionally fucked up about it. You may be mentally fucked up about it, but it does not have anything to do with you, because this person is making a decision for themselves. Now, you are affected by the decision, but it has nothing to do with you. You can either allow yourself to really give into the energy of your emotions, really give into the ego-based energy, because your emotions are ego-based. When you deal with pain, not all emotions, but those negative emotions, pain, guilt, shame, feelings of rejection, all that's ego-based. You are never rejected. Just because a person doesn't choose to be with you doesn't mean that you are being rejected. They're choosing themselves, or they're choosing something different for themselves. You can take that personally as a rejection, or you can choose to detach from someone else's decision and choose better for yourself. Make a personal decision for yourself to choose to not be affected in a negative way by the energy. Now, I'm not telling you it won't hurt. Cry it out. Feel what you got to feel, but don't allow yourself to make irrational decisions or be impulsive within your thoughts or within your actions based off another person's energy. Like, you never allow another person's energy to cause you to make decisions or cause you to make, choices. Like, you make choices on your own. You never allow another person's energy to affect you in that way. You feel hurt emotionally? Yeah. Feel that. You always feel the emotion. The emotion is necessary. And the reason why you feel hurt when a person chooses themselves over you and feel rejected is because you need to feel it in order for you to be able to move forward. If it felt good to have someone reject us, we continually want to be rejected. We continually get in situations that cause us to be rejected. But what this looks like is whatever this was a burden. It was something that was oppressing you from really being able to move forward on your path. Now you have an opportunity to create balance within your life, but you have to remove remove the instability within your mind. You have to remove the personal attachment you have to another person's choices, another person's actions, to anything that is outside of you, so that you can truly concentrate on what you need to do moving forward. I'm not telling you that you won't feel pain. Pain is a necessity. Pain is a part of life. It happens in order for us to create change. So feel the pain, but don't allow the pain to cause you to act erratically, to cause you to make decisions in your life that could lead to instability. We're gonna say that. All right. So, and for some of you guys, this is causing you to kind of lie. So maybe you lying on this person. Maybe you in a space of lying, saying shit that you ain't got no business saying when you know it's not true. So we have temperance here. All right. So at temperance here with Ten of Swords, it's time for you to recover from this challenging situation. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there was something, Eight of Swords, that caused restriction in your life. Maybe even something that you felt restricted by. 10-10 universe, shouldn't me. So Temperance, 10-10 universe, it is time for you to put an end to this cycle. Time for you to embrace the end of a difficult commitment, whether that commitment be a job, person, place, thing, relationship, or just an energy that you have within yourself. It's time for you to remove the restrictions, balance out your heart and mind. This is divine timing within your own life. So this is about you embracing the end of external circumstances that create struggle for you or create ruin for you, and really in the internal commitment that you've had in order for universe you to really ascend to your next level. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's now time for you to let go. You got something better. All right. So let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? All right. And I did not use my other deck today because I just forgot to pick it up. But yeah, what's in store for you is a new beginning. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're being restored. And I'm definitely going to pull that. So for a lot of you guys, you're being restored. You've manifested a new beginning in your life, and that is happening. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you really kind of need to allow yourself to heal from whatever this is. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, this is a life cycle. It was a karmic cycle. It says, it doesn't feel fair and it isn't always fun, yet this is what we signed up for, to experience this roller coaster we call life, the ups and downs, trials and tribulations. It's all for a purpose greater than us. Just embrace it. So I definitely feel like you're dealing with a life cycle. You've manifested a new beginning in your life, even if it's not been, you may have manifested happiness within your relationship. You could have put a person on it, you feel me? But if you can't get happiness in that relationship, you've manifested a new beginning that will allow you to gain happiness in a different relationship, or gain happiness with the relationship between you and yourself. All right, so we got manifest here. All right, it says, what do you desire? What is your intention? Now is the time to work your magic. You have the power to create the life you deserve. Be clear in your actions, your thoughts, and move. And you see, I did not put the life you want, because a lot of times we don't know what we want. We think we want something because, we see something on the external, but that might not be actually what we want. So you're manifesting the life you deserve based off of the decisions that you make. Make sure that you're making good decisions. So new beginning here. What are you waiting for? The world awaits your presence. Spirit suggests you take a leap forward. Now, your time is now. Have faith that the path you've chosen is the correct path, and believe in yourself. And with restore, it says, from the inside out, you have been broken, yet you are still here. No better time than the present to rebuild and restore. Let's start from the core, wall by wall, brick by brick. You can create a solid foundation by not giving up. This will not be easy, and it will not be pleasant, yet you will be stronger than ever before. So for a lot of you guys, yes, you're needing to allow your manifestation to take form. You want to be happy. You want to have joy in your life. This is what is required for you to find that within yourself. This is all I have. Until next time.